Hello everyone, welcome to another The Trashy Trio Talks. I almost forgot the name because we haven't recorded this in about, 3-4 months? Holy shit. The way these idiots have been absent, Josh taking care of his stupid ass retarded drama, Max with his exams, oh look at me, the
Yeah,
fucking,
how dare
I'm
I?
celebrating Pride Month and I don't care about my friends. Hello?
I'm literally recording this with you during Pride Month. What do you think I'm...
Oh true, this
What?
is our gay episode. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Happy Pride to everyone. Hope you enjoy shoving whatever item or genitalia up any hole or orifice of your choosing. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it.
Why does it have to be Pride Month to shove an item up your orifice?
Yeah, they do that all the time, dude.
Don't women
They're
do
always
that every
ready.
day?
I mean, isn't that also part of the celebration? I mean, social media has told me that this month is all about, raising, or is it? No, yeah, raising our LGBT friends, no?
Raising?
Bringing awareness, lifting them up.
Yeah.
Celebrating them?
Why aren't you
Yeah.
celebrating me?
I mean, am I not doing it right now by saying the Happy Pride Month?
Eh.
Eh,
Is
makes sense.
it genuine though, or is it a corporate Happy Pride
It's
Month?
genuine, 100% genuine from the bottom of my heart.
Okay. Tell me that.
It's not that
Tell me that on July 1st, and I'll believe you.
I will. Got it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, welcome everyone. We have a small problem. We have to start with a little disclaimer, and it's the fact that as we speak, as we record this episode, the very prestigious, highly anticipated H3 podcast is talking about Josh right now. And because of that, he might be a little bit, let's just say, absent-minded. Because, I assume that a fucking, what is it, like a 50-year-old looking, guy in his 30s that, has a fucking, wait, what word am I looking for? Like the humor to still going disgusting ass fucking shit, and his horse wife. Josh takes it more importantly than being with his friends. So if Josh seems a
Then
little,
why am I here?
Because I don't know. You tell me. Anyway,
It did take a
disclaimer
lot of
aside.
effort,
God.
to be fair.
Wait, Josh, stop, brother. All right, today we have a nice assortment of topics, and we're gonna start with which one would you like to? Oh, by the way, we were gonna have a special guest today, but it's gonna be in the next one. You guys will see. It's gonna be a very special episode in which we're gonna talk about an important individual in our YouTube career. And yeah, so which topic would you guys like to start with?
Sam's trip to the U.S. It's right there at the top.
All right.
Yeah, that's the order.
So
Yeah.
I want to start this by saying that I went to the U.S. with my wife last month. Oh my god, it has been a month already. Holy fuck! We left on the 17th of May, and we went to Miami. Well, I mean, first we went to Orlando. We spent 4 days at 2 days at Universal and 2 days at another park called Islands of Adventure. Oh, it was so much fun. I haven't been there since I believe 2016. And everything was just as I remembered, except the new things. I believe there was a new thing, the Hagrid's bullshit ride. And let me tell you, holy shit! Whenever people say it's a good ride, god damn it! Literally every single person when the park was opening, they went to that specific amusement ride. Dude, we were in line solid fucking 2 hours. And but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And also, a couple of things that I didn't remember about the US, but it was a ton of, not really fun, but it was interesting. Dude, literally 1 in 2 Americans have these big ass fucking trucks. Max, you have shit like that in your area?
Like pickup trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, that's a
literally
southern
everyone,
thing.
dude, everyone has them.
Yeah, because you were in Florida.
Yeah. They're genuinely trying to compensate for something. It's so pathetic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they have these big ass trucks, and I was also watching. Let me tell you, the biggest fucking culture shock, right? Normally, when I'm in contact with, or maybe not in contact, when I'm interacting or consuming, let's just say, content that is maybe specifically, I want to say political, right? On Twitter, it's either mental deranged leftist animals who go Trump is bad, cancel Trump, right? Or it's these genuinely fucking deranged people on the right going Trump is our savior, Trump, whatever, no? But when I went to the US, dude, I was watching, we were scrolling through the channels while resting and shit. and I came across Fox News. Max, have you seen Fox News?
It's on usually when I go to the gym, so sometimes I'll glance at it and judge them harshly. So,
Dude,
but it's not something I
brother.
like sit down and watch. But to be fair, I don't sit down and
uh-huh.
watch like any news thing. So.
Yo, it was like, dude, it was so eye-opening because I thought people were extremist, but like, maybe not as a joke, no, but like, I really thought that it was only in social media. And I started watching Fox News about Target with like tuck-friendly like clothing in the kids section for Target. The way these people talk about this shit, oh my god, dude. It's like, dude, I was like, dude, my mouth was open because I couldn't believe that was real. Dude, I thought the entire thing was satire, but it turns out it wasn't. And then they bring out these random fucking people that go like, hey, what do you think about this? And it's like, oh, wow, I think Target is just wanting to groom children. It's like, oh my god. So these people are actually real. It's insane. And so like both sides are stupid, right? So like, I thought it was like just an online thing to go like, oh, children, you know, like how do I say this without being insensitive? So like people wanting to transition children for like, so for example, if you have a boy and it's like, mom, what is that? Oh, that's a Barbie. You want to play with her? Maybe. Oh, maybe you're a girl. It's time to transition, right? So like it's the extreme. But then the other extreme where it's like, oh shit, well, Target is selling this bullshit. They are the Antichrist, so let's fucking cancel them. But I couldn't believe that that those were like true, dude. Like tuck friendly kids clothing. Like what? Max thought.
What's tuck friendly?
Like for example, little boys who think, oh, I'm a girl, but then they have like these special clothing. I don't know if it's like a swimming suit or like whatever, where it's quote unquote easy to tuck it, which means tuck your penis like between your fucking legs or something, just so it doesn't show the bulge. No.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's weird as fuck, isn't it, dude? What? That's so weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't judge people too much for what they wear.
Oh, I judge people.
They can do what they want, but I mean, I judge them just like in my head. I don't really care at the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, that was most of my trip, and then after Miami we came back. No, sorry, after Orlando we came back to Miami, and then we went out shopping. Cause dude, whenever I buy clothing, it's either I buy nothing or I go like ape shit, no? And I haven't bought like any new clothes since my last time in Miami because the outlets are so fucking cheap. So this time I had like this offer in my credit card where anything above, let's say like $35, you can like. Max, how do you say this? You can, like, maybe make it into payments and, like, monthly payments? How do you say that?
I don't know, like a payment plan or something?
Yeah, so it's like a payment plan, right? So any purchase above,
that
like,
doesn't sound very
$35,
smart, very smart credit card use.
No, I mean, it
okay.
was. Because, like, no, I mean, it's whatever. Dude, I'm making a fuck ton of money with YouTube, so I really don't give a fuck.
You don't pay your credit card off every month?
Yeah, I do.
Like, fully?
Fully, 100%, yeah.
Oh, then why does it matter if you have like a payment plan?
Because then I don't know. I just kind of wanted to waste like a degenerate. I mean, spend money like a degenerate. So,
but if you pay it off every month, then
no, I mean I pay a good amount, but I'm just.
Oh, you don't pay it off fully? That's how they get you the interest.
No.
Actually, I don't know how it works.
I pay everything fully. So, for example, you know how there's an amount, like okay, pay this amount. So you have the minimum amount, and then
there's like a minimum amount,
fuck you.
But then there's like the balance.
I never pay the minimum, so I always pay what's, like the right amount, not to have any interest, right?
Oh, I always just pay the full amount so that there's no interest.
That's cringe as fuck. Anyway,
why is that cringe as fuck?
The topic is that me and my wife, we just spent like degenerates at an outlet. Oh my god, dude, we bought so many like nice pieces of clothing. And it was really nice being able to spend, because realistically, I've been working like a fucking degenerate like for like over a year, but like not as in like a degenerate like my 9 to 5 where it's like, oh, let's work from 9 to 5. No, like I'm talking like 12 plus hour days. So it's like, oh fuck, I can finally spend my money, how I want. So it was pretty cool. And yeah, that was my trip. It was definitely eye opening. Oh, also because we went during May. Like, literally, one in every 3 stores had this fucking had this fucking what do you call it? Had this how do I say this? They had shirts at like the beginning of the store, but like celebrating Pride and whatever. And me and the wife were like, "Oh my god, what is this?" So we actually also thought that was like an online thing. Like, oh, buy these clothes for, to support Pride with like a rainbow logo or whatever. No,
No, that's definitely a
but they're
in-store
actually a thing.
like
and I was
everywhere.
like, oh my god,
You should
there
see
were
it in
so many,
June.
so many stores, so many stores.
Yeah, sometimes they put them out a little early. Got to get a jump on the Pride celebrations.
Yeah, so it was the 1 second. So it was the what do you call it? So yeah, that was my experience, and that was a lot of fun.
Wow, glad you had fun. You didn't go to
It was
Disney?
nice. No, fuck Disney. It's like only for like little baby pussy soy boys.
Oh.
We only went for the big attractions.
For the
like...
the Giga Chad Universal instead.
Oh, true. Yeah, if you go to Universal, you're a Giga Chad. If you go to Magic Kingdom, dude, you're a fucking beta soy boy pussy bitch.
What about
Actually.
the other Disney World parks like Animal Kingdom? Or
There's
Epcot?
Dude, Epcot's cringe as fuck. Like, there's only like the big ball, and like the other thing is just like, oh, look at this bullshit, whatever. There's another one called MGM. There's a couple of good attractions there. But
Hollywood Studios, yeah.
Hollywood Studios, yeah.
One of my best friends just went to Disney like 2 weeks ago.
Pussy, dude. Imagine going to Disney. Kind of fucking cringe. And then on my way there, I met 3 people that I met through. Well, I mean, I met 3 people in person who I met in on RuneScape, and it was really
that's
fucking
cute.
cool.
You got
Yeah.
recognized?
No. I told people, oh, I'm going here, and then 3 people from my members list. We basically started talking. It's like, oh, you're going there? Oh, I'm from there. Oh, I work there. Oh, I'm going there for vacation. It's like, so I met 3 separate people. It was really fucking cool.
You had a little fan
One of them-
meetup?
No, I mean, it was all separate days. One person I met there, he works at Universal, and then like talking for a little bit, he gave me his discount code for for like all of the things we bought, and I got like a hefty 30% discount. It was pretty cool.
Cute.
Nice, man.
So fun.
Nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Now, question: we have another topic coming up, which is Max's exam, so we can get to listen to his experience, because the next 3 topics are gonna be pretty nice, and Josh is gonna talk a lot. But SMT just told me that he can join and record a little bit. Would you guys like to have him on for a little bit? I think he has to dip later.
Way to spoil the guest.
Sure, if he wants to.
Yes, sir. Let me ask him to start recording his voice. All right. Give me 1 second. So there might be a little intermission. So whoever's editing is gonna have to cut. Yeah, no way, it's SMT.
What is this anime poop profile picture?
Anime poop?
Oh, fuck, I haven't talked to y'all. How long is it?
Yo,
Yo, what's up,
brother
bro?
Cody.
Oh, shit.
How have you been, man?
Good, how have you been?
Pretty decent.
Good to hear.
Overall, not recently, but overall.
Are you
recently,
just
for
like
sure.
super depressed about this whole drama?
I heard you're stuck in some drama feud right now, or some shit?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. So it's a bit
That's
stressful,
what he's gonna
but
talk about.
overall, like, my life's great outside this particular
Nice.
moment in time. So
All right,
Love
wait, SMT. You want us to call you SMT or Cody?
Doesn't matter, I'm fine with whatever. Actually, use my real name. Fuck it.
Okay, SMT.
let's go, Cody era.
I'll go for. You know what? I'm feeling pretty OG. I'll just use Cody. No, I mean SMT.
You know, that's fine.
Yeah, he says a preference. Why do you even ask the preference if you're just gonna do the
Yeah.
opposite? You're like, fucking dude.
Bro, I should just make that
All
my
right.
pronouns at this point.
Welcome, brother
Yeah.
SMT. How are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. Finally, after what episode number is this? 21?
I don't
24,
know.
maybe.
Let me look.
All right, so I'm gonna take the spotlight off of my gay and autistic friends, and also from me, of course. And I want to know how you've been. I'll give people a little context. Like, SMT, would you like to give us a little background of who you are? Introduce yourself to the channel.
Yeah, basically, I'm SMT. When the fuck did I meet you all? 2012 was it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So like
2013, maybe.
2012, 2013. Yeah, so it was well over a decade ago. Pretty much just been on the YouTube, Twitter space for over 10 years now. And I don't know.
Nice.
I think I just met up y'all because I came across one of Kels' videos. I think it was in 2012 or some shit. And then it just started from there. And then years passed, and then we just didn't talk for a long time, and everyone just went their separate ways for a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
we've been friends still.
Well, yeah, obviously you three, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Now,
That's
of course,
such a
SMT
charitable. That's such a charitable way of saying it.
That's what I was about to say. Obviously, SMT
Making yourself look good.
forgot a lot of things, so I'll just give you like a little background. So basically, SMT started. I mean, obviously, I'm saying this, you know, in a non how do I say this, without any, you know, malicious intent. You know, there's no hate in my heart. But back then, dude, brother SMT, every idea I had when it comes to YouTube, oh god, dude, he would like num, dude, he would eat it up and then get it into his channel. And then I was like, hey, can we not make it maybe too obvious? And it's like, yeah, of course, dude. So, you know, brother SMT was pretty notorious in, let's just say that, grabbing my stuff. And then after you stopped copying me, then, you know, we noticed like a lot of changes in your personality and your usernames. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then someone else would tell me, oh, this is who he is copying now. And I'm like, whoa, interesting. So there were like 2 or 3 people like that I guess you like, maybe not copied, right? But, you know, grabbed inspiration from. So yeah, that's basically where SMT. We've made a couple of videos with him. A couple? Or that was the one SMT trial video. Where,
The last one was the trashy trial.
Oh,
wait, so it's been like over 5 years since we.
I think that video is privated though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's,
Yeah, you
'cause
privated
it's kind of
everything.
edgy. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah, that's
So, actually-
that's an error that I choose to forget. Let's let's forget.
No,
Same.
It's an era that you should
Yeah.
look back into and go like, I have grown up since there. I'm pretty proud of myself. Don't be.
Well, of course,
Don't deny your past.
Of course, I'm not denying. Of course, I've changed since then. Obviously.
Nice, man. So I brought SMT here for a couple of reasons, but the very first one is that when I came across his, actually, how did I think I was looking at someone's video. I think it was Hungry Bucks, one of the like, I would say one of the most recognized Melee players. And then he was making a video about Smash Ultimate, and then he was playing against Pyra. And then I was like, yo, wait a second. This reminds me of SMT. I wonder how the dude is doing. So then I started going through Discord, and I couldn't find you. And then I go like, what's his YouTube channel? So I don't know how I came across. I don't even remember how I came across your channel. I think it was Twitch. And from Twitch, I found your Twitter. And then I messaged you on Twitter like, hey, yo, brother. And then we started getting into contact. And then when I saw his Twitter, brother SMT is a co-owner of an esports kind of like, did it say a team or do you call it an org?
We just call it a team. We're not big enough to be considered an organization.
Okay.
We choose not to call ourselves that.
So brother SMT is the co-owner of an esports team. Can you tell us how that started? Can you tell us how tell us the ins and outs of having an esports team?
Sure, I can do that. So basically, it started in the late 2021. I was originally running my own team that I first created. That team's no longer around now for reasons that I'll talk about later. But pretty much, I got into the whole esports organization, or not organization, but the whole scene, mainly because I came across somebody that offered me to put them on their team for a while. I choose not to remember that person because they are the biggest sack of shit I've ever met.
Yo, drama!
Whoa, bigger
Let's
than
go,
Sam
let's go.
to you? That's actually
Whoa.
impressive.
I can tell you every word in the book of what kind of person they were.
No way.
Damn.
Wait, so wait, there are so many questions I want to ask. Well, nah, okay, go, keep going.
Okay. But yeah, no, anyway, after that, after I left that shitty place, I started my own thing because there was a lot of people I made, like friends I made in that space. So I created my own team. That was around for well over a year. I closed it on my own terms just because of financial reasons.
What was the name?
It was Nova Esports.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Whoa, not Sonic Mario Team? That would have been great, dude.
That would have been cool.
No, Nova Esports is actually like a cool name, though.
Yeah,
I like that name.
It was. I chose that name because it's the name of like the city where I'm from, so it was just kind of based off that.
Nice.
Nice. That's a good city name, too, then.
Something simple.
Can I ask you about your opinion on something in the Smash community real quick? What's your opinion on the player Zero? You know about him?
Oh,
Of course I do. Yeah, no. After the 2020 shit, I unsubbed and stopped looking at that dude's content.
mm-hmm.
I know.
So you wouldn't have him like in your Smash tournament, for example?
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just was curious about that.
Let me do a little intermission. What was so like? I remember back then when he was like getting accused of being a pedophile. No, but like, what was the final like say? Wasn't he innocent?
Well,
No, he admitted to like sexting a 14-year-old girl for multiple months and wanting to like have ice
like
cubes
another-
rubbed on her pussy or some shit.
Oh my god!
Disgusting shit. Very disgusting.
Sounds
yeah.
like another streamer I know. Gross, pedophile. So yeah.
So yeah. But some people are still
Oh
like,
my god.
well, Zero. It was a long time ago, and Zero has a wife now, and it's better. So like,
Nah,
I
that's
was
not
just
cute.
I was just double checking with Cody here.
yeah. Well, people were.
But if he had a different opinion, I wouldn't. I mean, I would have just been yikes and then move on. But
that was
You
sickening.
know.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah,
all like all the people that were outed back, it was like 2020. Every single person that was outed about all that bullshit, I just don't watch their shit anymore because that's just
The
like,
Great Smash Exodus.
I just
yeah,
I
it was
just-
crazy, man.
The Great Smash. Exodus
Wasn't there
pretty much,
another
yeah.
guy by the name Nairo or something that was actually confirmed to be pedo or something?
Yeah, he is-
There was Nairo. The thing
Yeah.
is, a lot of people still support him for every fucking reason, even though he wasn't
Man.
even like confirmed innocent, but people still choose to support him.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
and it's crazy because people support Nairo, which is crazy, then people are turning around and being like, okay, Nairo's worse than Zero, so let's support Zero. And it's like, okay, that's completely backwards thinking. It should be the other way around, where we stop supporting Nairo and keep not supporting Zero. You know?
Either way, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't really think it matters which one's worse. They both did illegal shit, so they should just both be banished.
So true. Very true. But technicals would disagree.
Oh god, technicals. That dude. that dude.
Do
is,
you have any personal dealings with him, or do you have any opinion on that guy?
all I can say, he's hungry for clout. Dude's a clout chaser.
Oh.
Wow.
Cloud
Wow.
chasing whore.
And SMT was clout chasing off of Chaos, so he would know, dude.
Oh!
Oh,
He
my.
would know. He's an ex-clout chaser.
Dude, like at this point, did it actually? Dude, it's kind of baffling how, like back then, like during the Let's Play era or whatever, when I had like I don't know, 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers, dude. Looking at it now, it's like, oh, dude, that's nothing. But then you had like that amount, and it's like, oh, dude, like people definitely recognize who I am. I'm a big name in the Let's Play community because I don't know. But like now that I'm actually an old school RuneScape celebrity, you go like, I don't know about that one.
So
Yeah,
humble.
I
of
was
you.
I was looking at some,
Sam's like never cracked like 100K. I'm a celebrity, guys.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, 100K subs or video views?
Subs.
Oh, true. I mean,
You have
50K for me,
100,000
But
subs?
but the
I have
RuneScape
50,000.
community's small, so 50K
Yeah, it's
in
smaller, yeah.
RuneScape is like
100%.
is a bigger deal.
And plus, it's like small enough. So, for example, it's a. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a small community or like a small game, but it's to a size. You know, it's a size where, like, a couple of my videos of activities in the game that everyone has to do at one point or another. Like a couple of my videos are like, you know, over 300,000 views because like pretty much everyone's looking for something. And then when I stream, there's like every single day there's at least 5 people that come to the stream and it's like, oh, thank you very much for this video because I started playing and then I used your guide and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So that's really nice.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Anyway, we're kind of deviating from the topic a little bit. I kind of want to hear more about SMT. So.
I will say though,
Sure.
I was checking out some of your old school RuneScape content. That shit was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, from what I saw.
Oh, thank you.
I was kind of lurking on your stream earlier today for a couple
Nice,
minutes that I had free. So
You definitely gave it a like, right?
I did. I did. Don't worry.
Nice man. nice. Because otherwise you're racist.
Racist towards
So
Mexicans.
also other than because that was my burning question, no, the what do you call it, like the because that's when I looked at your Twitter again and I saw the co-owner of an esports like team, I was like, oh, let me see, and then dude, it actually surprises me that a lot of people like actually play under your like tag or what, you know, whatever you call it, And I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. So that's the thing that kind of like impressed me the most. It's like, oh, dude, SMT actually has like something legit going on, no? So other than that, which was, my burning question, tell me, how have you been recently in terms of like IRL stuff? Because I remember the last time we talked, you were working at what is it called, like a warehouse or like a storehouse, whatever.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's way gone now.
Mhm. So
But
what are you doing now in terms of work, in terms of studies? Are you study again?
I was supposed to be going back to school this year in September, but that shit fucking fell through because I waited too long. So that's my own fault. But I'm gonna try to go back next year. But as of right now, I'm working for an IT company full time. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
For my what, sorry?
For an IT.
Oh yeah, you told me IT company.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Nice.
that's
What
cool.
do you want to study?
I'm trying to go.
ask that.
Oh.
Beat you, cunt.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty much I'm just looking to go back just to kind of get more what's the fuck the word I'm looking for. Basically when I went back, the course I took wasn't like a full length course, if that makes sense. So I want to go back to actually, do a full length course so that way I can actually, get more information on my resume, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm
For,
looking
like,
to do
IT
next
work?
year. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Is that like a lot of computer science stuff?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much computer science, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I studied, and I
That's
fucking
what I
hated it. Every
I
second.
partially studied that. I thought it was fun. I just got a minor in
Yeah.
it though.
That's
Cringe
what
as fuck.
that's what I originally thought when I was gonna go into it. I'm like, maybe this might be not for me. But then once I actually got into it, I'm like, yeah, no, this is actually something that I enjoy a lot. So I just kind of stuck with it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much about me, IRL.
Nice.
Beautiful. That's a great transition into our next topic. We haven't heard Max too much. So Max, how's your look? Max has been pretty absent when it comes to like both streaming, like everything. And it's because of his fucking exams.
Oh,
Max,
yeah.
can you tell us how they're going? Why you have been so fucking absent? Dude, it's only an exam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can talk to your pals every now and then, but you're just fucking going up. Oh, and I also want to hear from the Taylor Swift concert because it's fucking crazy, no?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So first studies, which is the important thing, and then you can fanboy over Taylor Swift, which is actually pretty fucking hot.
So I thought the exam went well. It's been like over a month since I took it, but I don't have my results yet, so I don't actually know how it went. I won't get them for like another few weeks.
Were you feeling confident?
I think it's like I think it's like on the edge of like passing or not, but maybe more on the confidence side. I honestly don't know. It could probably go either way, so we'll see. But
What happens if you pass?
then I have one more exam and then I get credentialed. Like my first credential is like an associate of the actuarial organization.
And you're gonna get paid more, right?
Yeah. I get a raise, and if I pass on my first time, I get a bonus, like a one-time bonus.
Oh my god, that's huge.
So here's hoping that happens.
It will, yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know exactly how I did yet, but I mean, I feel good about it. But it was like a lot. I started studying in like February, but I wasn't really taking it as seriously for like a few months. So that's why like around that time, like April or May, I was really focused on it. So that was like my whole life. So honestly, since I've taken it, I've been kind of like not really knowing what to do. I've been playing a lot of Zelda, actually. That's been most of my time. But
It reminds me, I still want to get back to that game. I haven't had much time to put so much time into that game.
it's so fun. I'm glad it came out after I took my exam, because if it came out before, I probably would not have devoted as much time to studying, which I should have.
True.
Yeah.
You'd be thinking about Korok seeds and how to build device to beat the puzzle or whatever.
With penises, no?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because when that game first came out, I saw like a bunch of videos on Twitter and people were making a bunch of fucking dicks and shit out of the.
Like there was like a man with like a huge dick
I've
and like
seen
his
that.
penis
Shoots
started
fire.
going up flames and then like his balls are the bombs and exploded. Super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a game I want to try, but first we have to play through the first one, which we haven't. I recently got my wife a PlayStation 5, and I got her a oh my god, I can't speak. Hogwarts Legacy, and we already 100%ed it, and we're looking for something similar to that to play, but we're still looking. It looks like Zelda might be it.
I still need to get a PS5.
Yeah, you should
Still
play.
not got one.
But Max, what about the concert?
It was so fun. Oh my god, we went 2 days. And we went like the Friday and then the Sunday, so we had a break on like Saturday, which I was glad about because I was so tired when I got back on Friday. Because obviously I was there like screaming, standing, dancing the whole time. And, there it is. Yeah. It was kind of nice though. We on Friday we were on like the lower bowl section of the stadium, and then on Sunday we were on like the floor, like kind of right by the stage. So it's kind of nice to get like 2 different sort of perspectives. Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Although when we were on the floor, that was like, it felt like we were like in there. Like Taylor was so close. Oh my god, I was literally fanboying so hard. My like
Actually
inner Swiftie came out so much. Oh my god.
Inner Swiftie. Oh my god.
That reminds me. I saw you posted like a video on Twitter, and it was like a Taylor Swift thing, and then I got like copyright DMCA'd or some shit.
Yeah, I posted a snippet of one of the songs that is only available on the CDs that she's selling at the concert. But I mean, obviously I found it online and I've been like listening to it. But they literally like took the video down and my account got locked unless I like agreed to have the video taken down or whatever. I'm like, okay, degenerate. Stupid.
That's Elon Musk.
Sorry for trying to relate to your lyrics, Taylor. Next time I'll know better. But you know, she's a capitalist queen at heart, so we love that.
Little known fact, Max would actually go straight for Taylor Swift, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice, man.
She is single now, though, so who knows?
So she is the one who would be able to cure Max.
Cure, yeah. If you want to put it that way.
Jesus.
During Pride Month. Hello.
Oh my God.
No. Okay. Good point. Stay gay.
Stay gay. Yes.
SMT. What do you think of Pride Month? Do you think it's nice? Do you think it's a little bit exaggerated?
I think it's fine. I have no problem with it. If anyone wants to be that way, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge.
Nice.
Thank you for the support.
Listen, like my general idea, anyone can do whatever the fuck they want with whoever the fuck they want, as long as it's consensual and legal. Gross gore, pedophile. But my very personal opinion, I think even people, even pro LGBT people, could agree that it's maybe ramping up a little bit year by year. Agree or no?
I can kind of see.
Maybe deservedly.
What
Pride Month ramping up year by year?
No, I mean, Pride. I mean, listen. There was one tweet I saw by. I'm pretty sure you've at least heard of this YouTuber. She's called Blair White.
Yes,
I've heard of her.
So she posted. I think she made a video about what's been going on with like the Pride Month, like March, like celebrate, like the parades. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like the Pride parades during Pride
Month?
Month?
Pride parade,
yeah, you got it.
So
right.
then she made a video like covering how there. I mean, she's pretty. I mean, even like though she's trans and whatever, she's pretty anti like woke and whatever. So she's been covering what's been happening there and people taking children to the Pride parades, and it's like she posted a picture of YouTube restricting her age video, like looking at like Pride event, and she was like, "Yo, why does YouTube think that Pride parade is age restricted, but people still take their kids, to that?" So I don't know. Like I said, I'm pro do whatever the fuck you want, but I don't know. Maybe it's getting a little, ramping up. No.
To be fair, nobody ever said that those events were child friendly. So, but I also think it's like a little weird that people are like really kinky or whatever in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, even if kids weren't there, like I feel like you can celebrate Pride without doing that shit. Like
True.
I feel like there's a difference between accepting that like people of the same sex can love each other versus like
going there
all
with
the
like
sexual
a dog suit,
shit. Like
no?
you can be gay without being sexual.
True.
Like Max and Tim being together. Like they're not sexual all the time. They're not fucking every day.
Yeah,
they might. I don't know.
So
but
like,
you know what I'm saying. Like their relationship isn't purely sexual.
Yeah.
So
But then you go to a parade and it's like, oh, all of these people in like their dog costumes, like crawling, and it's like, whoa, 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 and it's like, oh, fuck me. So it's like, oh, God in heaven.
Yeah, people
So,
like
I don't
focus
know.
on that too, and it actually, I feel
Yeah,
like,
they're
kind of
weird, so-
perpetuates like
Yeah.
a stereotype that gays are like
Yeah.
just only sexual or whatever.
And actually, those people are kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Are kind of like, maybe not taking credit away, but they're actually harming the movement, no? Because if people look at that, it's like, oh, Pride movement is fucking weird. Like, take it out of my streets, you know? But it's like in reality, like this small amount of people who like go to Pride with like their little costumes where they only cover like their genitals, but you can see like their ass and whatever. And then there's children there who are like gonna be like, Daddy, what is that? So it's like, so a very small minority actually harms like, you know, like LGBT Pride celebration, like parades and everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
It's like
kinda
a
weird.
complex thing, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I think
It
it's
is.
like a little too much sometimes. Can be.
it's too extreme on both sides, especially
It is,
this year.
absolutely.
Everyone is like going fucking crazy. Like I'm
Yeah.
seeing people call like all gay people groomer pedophiles.
Oh,
and-
that's way
and-
too much. Nah,
Yeah.
And then like, and
I
then
don't fly
on
with
the
that shit.
other side, obviously,
Mhm.
like all the kink in front of kids and stuff, and it's just
Yeah.
like there's an obvious middle ground here, and I don't know why it
But
has
it's way
to be
too blurry. Mm-hmm.
it has to be one extreme or the other. It's just
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I just
it's
wish it was
like let
just-
him exist, you know.
Yeah, I just wish it was like normalized. Like we don't even need to be like it's just a thing that exists. Like any like
Mhm.
being straight, it's just a
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
that happens.
Yeah,
Like-
and obviously there's like I guess Valentine's Day, which would be the closest thing to like straight pride, although it's about like every type of relationship, obviously.
Mhm.
I
But,
mean, I
like,
agree. I agree.
yeah.
Like that we should like because it's like a marginalized thing. Like it makes sense why there's a celebration for it, and there's like a celebrating like the differences or whatever during Pride Month.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm all for that, but I just wish it like I guess I wish it didn't have to be like that. It was just like already
I think-
a normal thing.
Yeah, I think there should be parades and stuff, but I think it should be either like I think it should be Pride Day or like Pride Week or whatever. Not because like I want less days for them or whatever, but just so it's like, hey, we're
More
putting
special,
a focus
no?
on it, but it's not like, you know, it's not. I don't know. It's just more like normalized and low key, kind of like how Christmas is one day or. You know, Halloween is one day, or Easter's one day, or whatever, or like Veterans Day, or everything else. Like, just like
I mean,
put it
I'm
on
all
the
for
same
it being
level.
a month.
I don't
Like
know.
there's Black History
But-
Month, so
I mean,
I
but
feel like
listen,
that's a
I guess-
marginal
I mean,
group that deserves
I'm not-
a whole month. So I feel like
I'm
we
not
do
racist,
too.
but isn't an entire month for like any type of group a little too much? Like maybe make it a week. I don't know about a full fucking month.
I mean, there's like
I mean, if you-
military appreciation
had-
month
mhm.
too. So
I mean, that's too much too. If
It's
you have
just-
something like Hispanic History Month, I
yeah,
would
it's
be
an-
like,
yeah,
eh,
there's a
nah,
span.
man.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make it a
But
week.
like, with how crazy homophobic people are being and stuff like
good
that,
point, good point.
I'd feel like it would just be easier for everyone, especially gay people, if it was just like a week or a day, so like we didn't have people like being like hysterical for an entire month, you know?
I kind of
That-
feel like
yeah,
we shouldn't have
but,
to cater to those people
Yeah,
that are
that's
being
also the
homophobic.
argument.
So I mean,
Yeah, that's also.
I'm not gonna limit my pride based on these homophobic people. So like, I don't think it should be limited based on that.
Well, I just feel bad for all like the, you know, vitriolic discussion, but I guess that happens all year round anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, people just focus on it now because it's like front and center for most people, or and it's like companies are like celebrating it and like pandering, so it's like there.
Dude,
most
actually-
people see it.
Yeah. The companies that change their logo to like rainbow, whatever, like here, but then they have accounts in like, I don't know, Saudi Arabia, China, like any of those, and then they don't
Those are
change
so
it.
funny.
Dude, those companies are disgusting. Like they're literally using all of you, boys and girls, in the LGBT umbrella. So you should
Yeah.
you should boycott them.
Those are the real villains. Those are the real
Yeah,
homophobes.
fuck them.
yeah, capitalism's the real
Yeah,
villain.
yeah.
Cringe cunts.
As usual.
Man.
But yeah, overall I do like Pride Month. I think it's cool. But
Thank
yeah.
you.
I mean,
think it's fine.
I don't think so, but it like I think listen,
Well, at least you're
I
honest.
think no entire month of anything is like I don't know. For me, it's like I don't know, maybe an entire month. I mean, if you had like I said, like LGBT week, like woo, Pride week, no, but an entire month of anything that's a little too much. Just like I said, if you have like a Mexican month, I would be like nah, brother. But
Well, I
don't know.
think since
Maybe-
there's already months of things, it makes sense. So.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I know my opinion isn't going to change it, but I could just cope, cry, and forget about it.
Cope. Gays exist.
Cope. I mean, I'm not saying it because I don't like gays.
I know.
But I don't know.
The world's just insane. Like, I don't know why people.
It's insane right now. Yeah, it's stupid. as
I
fuck.
think most normal people are pretty normal about it and don't care that much. But because of the internet and everyone, particularly
it just gets exaggerated.
Everybody being isolated with COVID, and now like that, all the lockdowns are pretty much over. So it's like this year in particular, I feel like there's been a lot of buildup of like insulation
true.
from like online communities that people
Bud
fell
Light.
into that are like extreme on either side. And now that like everyone can go out in public, all those ideas that they festered over the past 2 years of COVID are coming out, and I've just noticed that everything's a lot more extreme on both ends. Although obviously the bigotry from the right is worse in my opinion, but I still think people are too vitriolic on both sides right now. But hopefully it will get better. Hopefully it will change, and I think it will. I'm just kind of frustrated.
I don't think it will
at
either.
how long.
No.
I think it's frustrated at how long. I'm just frustrated at how long it's taking. Like in 100 years, I guarantee like it will be normalized fully, and we won't. These conversations will be archaic. But I don't know why we're not there now. Like it's just taking so long.
I
but
mean,
I guess just as how people are, right?
I mean, there's always gonna be homophobia. Like there's always racism.
Always, yeah.
And even like that's like becoming more normalized. I feel like I almost feel like we're going backwards in a sense in some ways, because I feel like even before COVID there was not, like you said, this much like backlash.
Yeah,
or, like, stuff
I
about
agree.
it. So I feel like
And like yeah,
people
And,
people have like hateful people have more of a voice now for some reason. So I don't
and I think
like
it's because
that.
it's emboldened by certain content creators who
Yeah.
capitalized on COVID to grift into a certain direction in order to gain profit for themselves, but ultimately they're poisoning culture, like Andrew Tate, for example, right?
Yeah, I mean that was definitely a
So
very big step backwards. So
it's just crazy. And the U.S. is so slow with this too. Like gay marriage was legalized in 2015. Like I think that's
I know,
crazy
yeah.
late. That was crazy late. In Canada, I thought it was crazy late, and it happened in 2005. So it's like,
yeah, that
I don't know.
that's insane to me, honestly. Like I
Free
don't
the
always
gays.
remember that. Like that was only like
Yeah, like it was
that was
illegal
only
to marry.
like 8 years ago. It hasn't
Yeah.
even been 10 years. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The
It's
fact,
crazy.
like the
You'd
fact,
think we'd have that. Yeah.
the fact
Go
that
ahead.
the fact that it was even illegal in the first place is just kind of fucked in general.
Okay, it is. Yeah.
True. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's like an archaic law that should have been like removed when like women's rights to vote were like fixed and like around that time. Why
Yeah,
in,
you'd
like
think so.
the new millennium, right?
Yeah.
It's just crazy, but I don't know, people are slow.
Wait,
and
women
the South
got the
is-
right to vote before
crazy.
the millennium.
Yeah. Like before like
Oh, yeah.
I
Like-
thought
like-
gay marriage should be legalized before it
Yeah.
even became 2000, right?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I will say nothing makes me like feel more empowered, like as a gay
Empowered.
person. Like when nothing I guess boils my blood more when I see people talk about things like, oh, this is how all men think or whatever, and it's not just normalized to say like this is how straight men think. Like no, gay men exist. Like this isn't all men. When they're talking about like, oh, all men think about like women 24 hours a day, or
pussy.
they think about like pussy or boobs or whatever. Like men, when they see boobs, ooh, I like that. Like no, gay men exist.
Boobs are
This
cool.
isn't all men. Maybe that's all straight men, but I don't know. Nothing like
mean,
it just makes me mad whenever I see that. Like
Yeah.
it's like erasing gay men. Not that they're like the most marginalized group or whatever, but it's just that one thing just kind of hits me, makes me mad. But
Yeah, no, I get it. I see.
Makes me upset.
I see where you're coming from on that. That makes sense.
thank you. Anyway,
So yeah, very nice talk about Pride Month. So far we've had a lot of really good transition elements, and now we're gonna jump to one that kind of doesn't make any fucking sense. And thanks to the nice topic list that I have right now, Josh, I want to know your drama that you've had over the past few days, especially this past week. Can you give us a little background on who the fuck Keffals is? What happened with Tipster? Like, give us the details. And yeah, everyone.
so
I was
sit down
about
and
to
enjoy.
ask which one, so
Oh,
we'll
so-
do the Keffals one.
So it is.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's
Which?
so
Wait,
many.
isn't the Keffals and Tipster story like also related? Because I think you had a you had like a conversation with both of them, no? Or tell me
there's
what's
a
your
drama
main
going on right now with Keffals and Tipster. Also,
Yeah.
someone called Jada McNeil wants to fight me and is calling me a pedophile, and also
No
H3
idea who
is
the
going
fuck that
after
kid
me.
is.
So it's best that you don't know.
All right.
He's alt-right. Anyway,
I want to know the Keffals story, please. First of all, I want to know who the fuck Keffals is. I've only seen the name a couple of times because you maybe retweet like some things that Augie and Nicholas D Domino's Pizza talk about, like that person or something. I have no idea who that person is other than a name. So please tell me who that person is, why you have drama, etc., etc.
I got my popcorn ready for this one.
Nice, man. Me too,
let's
me too.
go. So Keffals is like deplatformer, liar, ex-coke addict,
Oh,
crazy
pass the coke.
person.
Oh shit.
So Tipster became friends with her because he just wants attention from women. Basically, on one of my streams, I leaked my
Tipster's
alt
so fucking
account.
fat, by the way. Just putting that out
Yeah,
there.
he is obese. There's like a one alt account called Throbbing Horsecock.
That do you
right?
know?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
on it, it's existed over the past 10 years.
Yeah.
I basically play the same guy as I did with the BLM song, except I'm also really
Like,
horny.
let's
So
admit
I'm like, Iga, I love fucking pro Jared, shit like that, random shit. Got leaked. Keffals, cause one of the tweets on there, which isn't real by the way, but it's like, trans women aren't real women, but I'd still fuck the shit out of them. Keffals
Oh my
took
God.
that, said I'm transphobic, blocked me. And then Tipster brought me on his stream to talk about it with Keffals, and Keffals looked like a dumbass. And then Augie did a stream covering it, and Keffals came in again and looked even more like a dumbass, and Tipster came in and looked more like a dumbass. And basically Keffals was saying I'm a sexual harasser and transphobic and
There's
all this
no
shit
way.
because of the stuff I said on that account. So
No.
I tweeted out simply, I don't like Keffals, just that.
Yeah.
She quote tweets it, shows BLM song, alright? To her 100,000 Twitter followers.
No way.
Tipster doesn't defend me because he likes Keffals more.
Cringe fucking land whale.
And then he like blocks me and shit.
He Tipster?
Yeah. And yeah, and it's stupid because he's always been like, Bo Blacks is like a brother to me. I love him. He's
Yeah, you guys
awesome.
were in
I'd
super good
always-
terms, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking grifting
Why did he
cunt.
switch on you so
so-
Fuck
fast?
him. Yeah.
Because he likes Keffals, puss.
Fucking grifter.
Isn't he like married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
degenerate simp. Ugh.
He's a really weird guy. There's lots of stuff
He's
about
fucking
him, but
weird,
that's
yeah.
basically the bare bones explanation.
Got it.
He's been lying, acting snaky.
That's super
Disgusting
sneaky.
fucker.
So, yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. So yeah,
what's-
I basically have people backstabbing me. I was really this is not about Keffals, but I was really nice to AB who works on the H3 podcast. I was gonna help him out with his stream or whatever, and then they go after me. So I just feel like I'm
Yeah, I saw
supporting
that.
everyone, and I'm just getting
Yeah,
backstabbed constantly.
a bunch of fucking
So
degenerates.
that's what has me down. Like, wow, I invest time in being these. In being nice to
with these people,
and
right?
it's just like it's completely useless. Like they're so fucking flaky and switch on a
Yeah,
dime.
disgusting degenerates. I'll always have your back. Like
Yeah,
even
for sure.
even if you tweet something like all Mexicans are fucking rapists, I really don't give a fuck. Like I'll always have your
Yeah.
back, brother.
And like I don't know, like I feel like people care way more about like social rules being broken.
Yeah, and like also looking
rather
good and, like,
rather
yeah.
than like the actual harm
having morals.
of that social rule, right?
Mhm.
Like obviously I've been edgy and stuff, but like
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like in every case scenario it's very clear that I'm being silly and I don't
Yeah.
actually hate people or whatever, but people just love to just twist it into like the most malicious thing ever. And it's just like,
Yeah.
so like I can't control people's opinions at the end of the day, right? I'll just have to like grin and bear it, but it is like it's a lot on my heart for someone who like you know, I don't want my like audience to feel discriminated or like
Yeah.
I disrespect them or whatever. I do care about people at the end of the day, so like even though I probably shouldn't care, I do, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to like
But
trust people when.
yeah, I wish I was more like stone cold so it wouldn't like affect me as much.
That's so
dude.
fucking stupid. Listen,
Yeah.
like I'm saying this from an outside perspective that I mean you shouldn't really give a fuck, but
I
in
really
your
shouldn't, I know,
place,
but
in your place, dude, I'm also super fucking paranoid. And dude, in your place, I would also like maybe not crack under pressure, but I would also be like, oh fuck this bullshit. But dude, thank the fucking Lord, both my Twitter accounts from the past dude, are fucking wiped. Otherwise, dude, if people saw the things I was tweeting back then, oh god in heaven.
Didn't they get like banned though? Is that really?
Yeah,
their
yeah, they're both
choice?
banned, so they will never be seen. They will never see the light of day again. So I'm so happy for that.
good.
Like I was definitely like exaggerating. Like when I was tweeting to Bronze, oh like progeria looking motherfucker, I'll find where
Bronze,
you live
oh
and
my
like torture
God.
or whatever. I mean, I was definitely exaggerating just to be edgy, but like, dude, if some of those things that people saw now, dude, like they hit the light of day, the light of day today, God, fucking peace.
We
I
need him
remember
on to
those-
squash the beef now.
I remember those tweets.
Like
too.
with
Nah,
SMT.
fuck that kid.
Hilarious.
Actually, the bro, the bro. So wait, what the fuck's up with that kid? Josh, are you still in contact with him?
yeah, he still does commentary stuff. He sometimes comments under my tweets.
Really?
And like criticizes me for not being like pro gay enough or something like that.
Wait,
How aren't
he
you
has
pro-gay
6,000. Wait, he has 6,800 subscribers. Max, how many do you have?
Not
He
6,000.
has more than that.
Lord.
I don't even know that.
He's
kid was
Not even
actually,
alive.
1,000.
I think he got kind of big on TikTok.
Oh, that makes
This is
sense.
fake.
Because, yeah. Probably because of that. Like, no offense, he knows that. I mean,
Yeah.
But I mean, people like him there, so
This is bringing back memories.
let me check his TikTok.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it has 72k followers, so
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
you know he's doing decent over there.
Mhm.
Jesus, that picture! Come on, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you definitely bullied him just because he looked like that.
You both
I mean,
did.
Yeah.
I was a little more tongue in cheek about it though, but yeah,
I
did.
know. I called you
I
guys
did.
both out for bullying him. I know.
We both bullied.
Max, you
I
also
didn't.
fucking went.
I
to
didn't
him,
do
by
anything
the
to
way.
him. You guys.
Yeah,
were
yeah,
both,
you did.
You guys.
Don't fucking lie.
Sam
Don't
was just
fucking
straight
lie,
up bullying
whatever.
him, and Josh was being
Whatever.
like fake nice to him. So
Yeah. Okay.
I saw through it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Don't mind me.
I
I
didn't
just
hate
like to.
him,
I just like
but
to
I didn't
point
think
out
the
that I
jokes
was
were
wrong.
funny.
During
You
I mean,
were, yeah.
when
But
his
hey,
sister,
but you jumped in on the SMT bullying, Max.
Because he
True.
deserved it. He was like actively
Oh.
going after Sam.
Well, okay. Did he? Well, Cody's in here right now. We can talk about it. But really, like, Cody was just young and like inspired by Sam, and yeah, he copied him a little like too one for one. But did he deserve all the shit for just like being inspired? I don't think so.
To be
in
fair, I don't
retrospect.
think I really like quote unquote bullied SMT too hard. I think that was mostly Sam.
I mean, obviously, it was mostly Sam, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I just
Oh,
kind of like backed
honestly,
Sam up when he needed it.
Honestly, when I look back on that, honestly, I just kind of laugh about it now. To be honest with you.
same.
yeah, that's the best attitude
Yeah.
to have for sure.
Yeah, we were all
'Cause-
pretty
'cause then
like
you could-
young.
But you know, I'm not gonna say I was innocent at all.
Because then you could
Definitely
be a bitter fuck and go like, oh, if this kid tries to like talk to me ever again, I'm just gonna like block him out of my life. But then it's such a mature and like good mentality to have to like listen. Like back then, surely I was malicious about like, oh fuck this kid, because like you were genuinely stealing like every idea under the sun, no? But then right now, if I look
Just
back, like
agrees.
part of me feels bad, like for how hard I went in. But then again, I think, I mean, did he deserve it? Maybe not that much, but maybe a little bit. But now looking at it now, and we can interact like normal people, it's like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty much. I can agree with that.
Pretty cool.
There-
Yeah,
there's-
and
there-
if
there-
Cody hated us, I wouldn't even hold it against him, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's good that he
Absolutely.
doesn't, for sure. It's
Nah.
mature.
Nah, I don't. I don't have any of that inside me anymore. That's long gone.
Yeah, dude, he's a businessman now. Come on, he's
true.
running shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for that.
Yeah, that bronze pick though, that reminds me. I remember back in the day with the like when Cows had his old Twitter accounts and whatnot. I remember I remember back then I made like one fake Cows account. It was like calls.
I remember that, yeah.
It was like Cows Blender or some shit.
Chaos the Blender.
Blender.
It's funny.
And I think you also made one with my name, like Samuel Kausbender, and I'm like, oh, like, hello.
Did I do that? I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I think
Impersonation?
you were. Yo, I'm gonna report him. Elon Musk.
They didn't care about that back then.
And other than the bronze, like all of this YouTube beef, like something I just want to mention, but I don't want to dwell too deep into it because we can like open like an entire fucking parallel universe of another like huge topic of like, you know, past things. It's recently, for some odd reason, I kind of had the little itch to look at you guys remember PK Sparks?
Oh my
Right?
god, yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that guy. What's up with him?
so I went through his channel, like I don't know why, and then I came across like a video I think I have watched before, but it's one that, you know, he basically says that he was quitting, and then that made me want to go through like some of the channels that we used to like, maybe not all of them hate, but you know, like some of the old channels, like you remember when I sent you a picture of the Koopa Kung Fu kid and whatever.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was like him, Kobaner Money 456, Sully Pones. Did I think Josh, today I was listening to your 10-year anniversary, and then you mentioned Sully Pones, and I looked him up. Dude, that channel is, oh my god, ain't no way, dude. It has like 500, like 500,000 subs. Did he upload something and like barely hits like what 5K views? I'm like, no way. That's so sad. So I was just like looking through through some of the channels that we knew before, and it was kind of nice blast from the past. It was nice.
Yeah, we've both surpassed them in terms of viewership. Yeah, I've heard some behind the scenes. I've heard some bad things about Sully Pones, like how he treated his employees back in the day,
Sheesh.
or the people who worked for him. I don't know if they were officially employed, but yeah, he doesn't seem like the greatest guy. And we, you know, Koban Armani is not the greatest guy either, and he's also not.
Yeah,
doing
that guy's
most
fucking mental.
Yeah.
Isn't he like literally mental? Like
Yeah,
in
he
an
is.
institution
Yeah,
or
he is.
something?
But even back when he was like somewhat normal and making videos, he was still like a dick. So I don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad in like some ways, but
Same,
in
same.
most ways I don't. Like,
That dude was just
It's
because I
like-
know the person under there is not like the greatest.
that
Right?
dude had the most like corny video titles too, and they were all clickbait.
Yeah.
True.
Who's gonna wreck the place?
Dude, he ruined that Sonic song for
my
me, dude.
True.
I don't like. I don't. Well, the song is good, but you
Who's gonna
know.
wreck the
I
place?
forgot that was his intro.
With
with the checkerboard filter too.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. With the sliding fucking checkerboard.
Yes.
And then people copy that so much. It was like the standard. Like, oh, this guy has an intro. Dude, do you guys remember the era in YouTube Let's Plays where it's like 30-second intros? Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Those were drugs.
And
Yeah,
nowadays-
and everyone had me avatars because of Kobe.
Yeah.
Like
true.
even PK had me's and
PK
you know, and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember even like Cloud Koopa copied his intro. He had, like,
True,
a
yeah,
similar
true.
Of course.
Oh, I remember that.
Also, Thomas J. Ashwell used the checkered intro
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. It was certainly a time of my life that I look back and it was like, man, it was funny being part of that shit. I like it.
And I remember seeing a tweet from you a long time ago. But did you have like beef with that Thomas J. Ashwell guy at one point or something? I don't know.
We have, I mean,
He has me
it
blocked
wasn't
on like
really
everything, I'm
beef.
pretty sure.
Like, listen, wait, has you blocked? But didn't he ask you for like a Pokemon card or something to email it, or was it after?
Oh my god, I think he like moved to the US and we were like low key kind of close to each other.
Yeah, you were like,
and he
like
wanted
almost
to like
neighbors,
meet
no?
up or something, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what happened. I don't even know if
But,
I
like,
have those messages.
So the story behind that is that
Oh my
I don't
god, I
know
do. I just
why-
found the Discord messages.
So the very quick story behind that is that we found an Excel sheet, like a Google Doc sheet, or
Oh
whatever,
yeah, that's what happened.
where he had like literally like tabs upon like, okay, my friends, and then it was like your username, your name, your 3DS friend code, your Discord, your Twitter, like whatever, no? And then he had a fucking like tab of his amiibo, like his collectibles, his games, and he had one of his fucking McDonald's Nintendo collectibles.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
god damn. So we kind of fucking griefed. Did we kind of like mess up his what do you call it? His like, because for some stupid reason you could edit the sheet. So we went in there and then we like deleted shit. We
He
we
called
typed,
us
like,
out for leaking it.
penis, whatever. Yeah, so he basically tells us. I don't know if he told us something directly, but he just like basically blocked all of us.
No, I'm literally looking at the messages right now. He literally sent me the tweet where you leaked his sheet.
Wait, me?
Yeah, it's a tweet from Chaos Bender with no underscore. So.
Send a screenshot.
Okay. And he
Yeah,
said,
and then,
"I'm not stupid. It's either you or Josh. Sam shouldn't even have access to it." Wait, let me get the whole thing.
No way. So after that, I mean, it wasn't really beef. I mean, I didn't fucking hate him. Like for example, like I hated like Cobaner Money or like BK Sparks, those fucking cringers. But then I don't, dude. It wasn't beef. It was just like he didn't like us and that's it. But then it wasn't until I made my quitting video for my Let's Play channel, that it's like, oh, let me talk about. But then I talk about 3 people, and then Thomas J. Ashwell was one of them, and I said like I respect him because even though his channel is like literally he uploads a video and then it gets like 50 views in like that like a week or something, he's still at it. But yeah, and then after that he just left a comment on that video and go like, oh, respect to you too, man. Sorry that I acted that way. And yeah, that was
I
awesome.
got the feeling he low-key always kind of looked down on us because like he was all like so professional and like he like did whatever.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's
we weren't,
one thing,
like, that
dude. Like,
professional. And I feel like
his
he
videos
kinda
were
thought
like
less of
way
us.
too, yeah.
Like just a little bit.
Oh,
but I didn't know him that well.
I miss my Twitter account, the Just Chaos Vendor. Nah.
Now you have the
Sad days.
underscore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, those were the golden. Whoever's annotating this, this is called the Golden LP Days.
True.
Whoever's annotating it, you know that I edit all these. Don't you?
You what?
You know that I edit all these.
Yeah, thank you.
So what do you mean whoever's annotating it?
Well, Max, I mean, okay, Max. SMT,
yeah,
what'd you
give
say?
me credit.
No, I said the only Let's Player I watch nowadays is Choga, but even so, very rarely.
Oh, Chuck Conroy, yeah.
I know recently he did like he like re-Let's played the original Paper Mario. I saw a bit of that.
Oh, yeah, that was huge.
I watched that.
I mean,
that was good.
for some reason, I don't know if it's my, maybe I've grown bitter. I mean, maybe not bitter, but I watched this video and dude, I just couldn't watch 2 minutes of it. He was way too way too.
Oh my god, yeah. He's like way
too
so
I
loud.
couldn't.
I literally have to
couldn't.
turn my
I
volume
couldn't watch
down
it.
like
Yeah.
to 20% whenever I watch his videos.
And I was so upset too because I was like, dude, it's my favorite Let's Play, or it's one of my favorite games of all time. Let's watch it. And it's like, hey everyone, Shikagari Waka. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
he gets
stop.
way too excited.
Tune
about
it
things.
down.
And now he's doing like Pokemon. I'm like, I
he's
can't
doing
watch
Pokemon.
those. It's just boring. Like
I
with
mean,
all
he
this
He goes
details.
too in depth, but that's his thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I
that's
think
his
I think
thing.
he put out like a poll or a tweet or something recently saying like if he were to Let's Play Splatoon 3, like would people want like the in-depth like weapon guides and everything?
Yeah, that is
at least he's aware that like people think he's maybe like, or at least
Yeah.
he's aware that he's like.
What
way
was
too
the
in-depth.
result of the poll, though?
I don't know. It might not have even been a poll. It might have just been like a tweet, like asking for people's opinions. Let me try and find it.
Yeah.
I know I saw it recently.
That reminds me, I got a question for you, Josh.
Yeah, what's up?
You excited for Pikmin 4?
Oh,
Yes, I am. I'm very excited. But Dude, I would have been way more excited if it was like 5 years ago or something.
True.
Because I just have other things on my mind. But when I do think about it, like, I do get excited. But, you know,
Nice, man.
I kind of just gotta, like, keep the hype down, let it come, and then get hype when the game's out and I'm playing it, right? Or else I'm gonna be, you know how it is being looking forward to a release. I'm sure you're the same way with, like, Smash Ultimate or something, right? So.
Yeah. Or like Xenoblade 3.
Yes, I was very excited for that game when it first got announced. So,
Josh, I'm gonna spoil the final boss of Pikmin 4 when you play it.
Okay.
Like you did with Pikmin 3.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Hey,
We'll
Hey,
see.
Josh.
We'll
You'll get
see
blocked
what
again.
happens if I get to the boss first, or if it comes public first. I
World
don't know.
first? World first?
Well, it'll be a race,
It'll
dude. I
probably
got a
leak.
race to beat the game so that Sam doesn't spoil it. You know.
It'll probably get leaked like a week beforehand, like most. Nintendo
Yeah.
games now.
If it
It's
gets
like-
leaked on Switch, I'm gonna download it and then like play it and release my playthrough when it comes out.
that's literally what happens with like every single major Nintendo release. Like literally, Tears of the Kingdom was like online like 2 weeks before launch.
Yeah. I don't. I feel like the same thing will happen with Pikmin, but maybe it won't because it's like a less popular franchise. But I still think it probably will.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know.
It can
That's
happen
the
with,
tweet.
literally
I just
anything at
found
this
it.
point. Can you see this?
Okay.
It wasn't a poll. He was just asking for people's opinions.
He said if a Splatoon 3 Let's Play happens, well, it's going to. Probably in the next couple of years, I'm willing to bet.
Probably not until they like finish updating it. Or, like,
Yeah,
don't have any
for sure. Not until the
Splatfest
new
or
up.
anything.
Yeah, it'll probably be like a couple of years for sure, but
Well, Golden Era and Nintendo aside, we have an important thing to talk about.
sure.
Right. So, Josh, the other day you were having a very interesting live stream with a couple of your, let's say, acquaintances.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw, but Max was going kind of mental in the DMs.
Mental.
I saw
I
the
just
DM
said I
stack.
didn't
I saw
like
the DM stacking up while it was live, but I didn't read any of them because I was like obviously busy with the stream.
Yeah, of course. Now, let's talk about, like, first of all, I want to know who you were talking to because I only know from your group of, like, pals, I only know Nicholas the Dominus Pizza. But then there was another fucking kid that dropped the N-bomb, like, out of, like, nowhere, like,
Yeah.
super casually.
and the F slur multiple times.
It was Flamingo or something, no?
Yes, Flamenco.
Who the fuck is that kid? Like, does he do, like, also commentary video, or?
He used to be a co-host of the Kill Stream by
What the fuck is
Ethan
Kill
Ralph,
Stream?
which is a far-right podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He is definitely like within that sphere, you know, like Kiwi
Makes sense.
Farms type of stuff. So
I don't know what Kiwi Farms is, by the way.
it's like a website where people like say slurs and dox people and stuff.
Interesting.
So
Interesting website. Uh-huh.
yeah, he's kind of like he's infamous. He's not a well-liked person.
Ah, that's good.
I had him
'Cause,
on
like,
for content pretty much, right?
Because just by listening to him, like just by listening to him, like literally just the way he spoke was just giving me weird vibes. And then and then when he said something like he was asked, "Oh, do you think not watching like Lolly or something whatever is weird?" He was like, "No, it's not weird. I don't care. I don't know. That guy sounds like a pedophile. I'm not gonna lie."
Yeah,
But
I don't blame
the main-
anyone for coming away with that thought.
So the
for
main
sure.
topic I want to talk about, right? So people were using the F slur quite liberally, let's just call it. And then Max
Yeah.
was like, Josh, why are you platforming? So Max, can you tell us your discontent with Josh talking to those people, especially on stream, and then we can have a little nice discussion about.
I mean, let me preface this by saying I don't really know who these people are either.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just was just like listening to your stream, and I was like, oh, so casually dropping the F slur like that. Okay, like I'm gay, and even I don't use it like as casually as these people were using it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, it was only really him. It wasn't anybody else.
Well, there was like other people that were using it too, like pretty much all of them.
Oh,
I'm
like a
pretty
little
sure.
bit?
Yeah, or like even if they were using it to like refer to something else or like a quote or something, I don't think that that's appropriate. So like, and I think that most people would agree with that. So
yeah, I agree with that as well.
I don't know. I just thought it was a little weird that they were on there, and also you weren't really like saying anything about it. But I know that you kind of don't really do that, especially when there's a lot of people that are on your stream. So
It
like,
would have derailed the main conversation, and it was more about like letting the monkeys play and laughing at it rather
Letting
than
the
like
monkeys play.
rather than having like a serious discussion, right?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I figured was happening, but I'm like, do these people really need another space online to show this like
To be edgy.
bigotry and behavior and slurs? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but everyone was like laughing at him, right? Like I feel like
Yeah.
if you're saying all those slurs and people are like, and you're getting the social repercussions of it, where everyone's being like, okay, you're like, fuck you, blah blah blah.
You're automatically discredited for saying that.
I feel like
You're cringe as fuck.
you know, like isn't that like fine? I guess.
I don't
to have
know. I
that
mean-
on the platform, if it's like seen as like a bad thing, you know.
I mean, like I said, I think that he wasn't the only one that was saying that. Like, who's the other guy? I think we talked to him one time, like lyrics or something.
Lyrics,
Like
yeah.
he definitely said it at least 1 or 2 times, even if
Yeah.
he was like referring to something. And all of the people who were on there always call things like gay, which isn't like that offensive, but it's just like weird. And I think that's another thing that like definitely shouldn't be normalized. And like I know the group of people like that you're friends with definitely don't think that way, but it's just like a little off to me. But I know that you like talk with those people a lot, so it's not like I know it's not a reflection on you.
I don't talk with Lyrex or Flamenco a lot. The only time I really talk with them is if when the streams happen, and that's not often. With Nicholas Diorio, I do talk with him though. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I try to control speech, like everyone knows the F-slur is bad, and everyone knows all the arguments why it's bad everything, and it's like, they're adults, I can't like really babysit them and control them, right? Now, I can say what I do and not want said on my stream, but I feel like letting them go free and showing like their bad qualities for themselves is better than like policing. At least for that. Yeah, but
I guess.
yeah, it is weird. It is weird. I'm like I feel like I'm stuck in between all the time because it's like I don't know, like my politics and just the way what I believe in and stuff sometimes
Deranged the leftist
conflicts a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
With how they present themselves, but also like they are my friends and they are good people and stuff like that. And if they still want to do that, like I can't convince them otherwise necessarily. I can say why I don't like it, but I don't know. Like what the alternative is, like what being friends with Keffals, who's the polar opposite, who literally like cancels you if she thinks you say anything that's slightly out of line. Like it's just like it's like impossible. It's so impossible. I feel it's a tough situation to be in. I definitely kind of struggle with the kind of, you know, with all of that, especially my place within it too, because I've made edgy jokes in the past, and it's like now they're coming out, and now it's just like I don't know. I feel like there's no winning, right? So
yeah,
but,
I mean, I know what you mean,
yeah.
because you're like a part of that community, and like I don't know a ton of people that you're like friends with in that community, but I've just like I feel like I just like kind of watch like from afar on various occasions, and I just like they definitely seem like the kind of people who like would still be using gay as an insult to things, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
I know why you feel like you're kind of in the middle of it, and I know like it's not like a total reflection on you. I guess it was just like weird seeing that, and it was like on your stream, and like you didn't seem to be caring about it at all, and I was just like, oh.
Well,
okay.
it's because everybody, with Flamenco in particular, everybody already hates him. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
I guess it makes more
point.
sense because like he was on it, and like you were just trying to like show he was a dumbass or whatever. But
yeah. I mean, I could call it out when it happens sometimes in other contexts and other streams, but like,
I mean, I'm not trying to like tell you what to do
you
or
know.
whatever. I just thought it was like I was just observing, like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. And my platform is like, it's kind of, the theme of my platform has always been like an open space for people to express all of their ideas, no matter how good
slurs.
or bad.
Yeah.
If I was running like a different type of platform, like let's say I was running like a gaming channel and we were coming on to just talk about video games and people were just flinging slurs around, I'd be like, okay, let's kick you off or whatever. But because of how my platform is, I feel like it's just best to show it, and then people can judge them based on that. And it's not like anyone's supporting flamenco, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess I do tend to like, just me personally, I tend to sometimes like focus on the wrong things sometimes. So like,
I mean, you're right to feel the way you do. I'm not like, your criticism is valid. I'm not trying to like, I'm just saying my explanation, but you don't have to accept it. And also like, you're valid for how you feel.
Yeah, well. I know. I'm just like saying, like, I know I focus on like little things sometimes where like people are using like gay as an insult, or like some of these people who aren't flamenco are like using the F slur just kind of casually, and like that's not necessarily what like the stream was about. So like, if you were to like stop everything and like call it out or whatever, like that might not make a lot of sense. So like I understand that, but I mean, I do still kind of feel like it's not right. And if it were me, I would stop and call it out, but I know like you don't, that's just not what you were trying to get across with your stream. So I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. It's a
complicated issue. I understand. And
yeah, I try my best, but I'm not perfect, so.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
I know what you mean. And I know, like I said, I want to reiterate, I know it's not like a reflection of what you think. It's just like these other people, so that are like on your stream. But
yeah,
I don't like think that you're like a homophobe or a bad person or anything. Just want to say that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I didn't think you thought that. Okay. But yeah, if it was on my main channel, maybe it'd be different. I don't know. I get like when there's less viewers, I do become more lax in terms of stuff, because I feel like it's more of a tight-knit group kind of experiencing it or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of streaming, can I get your all's opinion on something real quick?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
I know none of you use Twitch, but have you all seen like the ridiculous shit Twitch has been doing lately?
Dude,
I am so happy.
I'm so happy they're literally committing suicide, because that website is run by literal fucking monkeys.
Leftist animals.
I fucking hate that website. Like, listen, ever since they hosted a fucking pedophile that I helped fucking expose and, you know, eventually got fucked in the asshole, like, the fact that you host someone who has, like literally spread child porn, send revenge porn, sexually assault people, including your like live streamers in that fucking website. The fact that you kept platforming him despite the mountains of evidence, I'm so happy of what Twitch is going through right now, because fuck that website, it's so fucking cringe. I'm so happy everyone's leaving. I literally now, a couple of like hours ago, I saw that one of their biggest streamers called XQC, like a guy who like sounds like he's on cocaine like 30 hours a day.
Yeah, like the tweet, he just signed with Kick. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's now going to Kick. So like it's like little by little, all of the big streamers are just gonna start leaving. Oh boy, I'm so happy. Including that fucking Miskip, also the guy who covers up sexual assault. Fuck him too, but hopefully he leaves, because he's one of the fucking golden boys of that website. Even the people go like, Miskip, let me suck your dick, even though he's a fucking shady cunt.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I don't like him.
I'm so glad Twitch is doing what they're doing.
Yeah, and it's all self-imposed. Like, Twitch had all the momentum in the world, and they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. So I don't have any sympathy.
Dude, YouTube can do so much better, but they're like, dude, they're fucking up so hard. Dude, like, how come gifted subs started like literally just last year? Dude, I mean, I'm not a programmer, but, you know, given YouTube's fucking and Google's capabilities with like technical support and like all the people that they have employed, dude, you're telling me you can't like do something similar to what Twitch is doing to like gamify, people gaining subs or whatever. It's stupid as fuck. Like, catch up, degenerate monkeys. But yeah, that's my
degen monkeys.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, no, Twitch is kind of a dumpster fire right now compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, they are. Fuck them.
Pretty much.
Let's see. So we technically had one more, which is Josh. Now you can actually go back to thinking. What can you give us a little insight as to what it is? What does it feel like H3 podcast is like talking about you? You're literally rent free in their head. Like what? Why are they so obsessed with you?
I haven't watched the podcast because we're doing this podcast. I haven't had time to watch what they've said, so my opinion's very limited.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. I can't really talk about it because I haven't heard what they said, so I don't know.
Damn.
It's kind of annoying, I guess. But I made a whole tweet talking about how I feel about it, and they responded to it on stream, but I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
So I really just can't. I just don't know what to say, but beyond what's already in that thread. But basically, like, I don't like that. I like the memes of having like me as a soundboard, like let me speak or whatever. But I don't like that he's painting me as like this evil guy, and he's always like out to get me. In addition to that, and it's just like, bro, like, can we just be like normal about this and not like try to create wars? Like, I get that like commentary is all about sides and everything like that, but like, come on, like at the end of the day, you gotta be able to pull yourself out of that. And I feel like he's just terminally online and can never pull himself out of that mindset, and only sees people as the YouTubers they are on their channel and not a person underneath. So I guess that's my opinion right now, but it might, I don't know. I'll have to see the stream to kind of have a full grasp of what's going on there.
Dude, fucking H3 podcast and like literally most people watching it, dude, they're not even humans. Like,
I feel like he always tries to see
chimps.
the worst in you, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating because we could be
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because then you have all of these I'm really sorry for saying this, but I think it's the proper time. You have all of these fucking retards in like their subreddit that go like, Bobby, like, fuck off. Like, I mean, to begin with, Reddit is one of the worst websites on the fucking planet. It's like a literal cesspool of like literal subhumans. And then you have a subreddit about the H3 podcast. Dude, it's like, I cannot think of a worse group of people to just fucking
So I bet
children.
you're glad that
God.
Reddit is dying too then.
I'm so glad Reddit's fucking dying. Like, oh my god, please nuke that website of the fucking of the face of Earth, please.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the Reddit blackout though, because like there was like a bunch of subreddits that were only doing only doing the blackout for 48 hours. I'm like, that's not gonna fucking work.
That's so stupid.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
not
that.
gonna do anything.
I'm like, what are
They're
you
just
doing?
And I saw another post that it's like, all right, if some subreddits are gonna keep the blackout, I saw another post that basically said if they're gonna do that, we're gonna substitute all the mods and just turn it back as if nothing happened, and we're gonna keep things and we're gonna bring things back to normal. Holy shit, that's so insane. Good fucking website. I hate it. I literally only use it for like puppies, memes, and porn. Like, that's it.
The three most important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the best things Reddit's for sure.
At least you're honest about the porn part.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could talk about the H3 stuff more in depth here, but like,
Okay.
it obviously
Live
happened.
reaction.
Let's do the following.
Live reaction.
Wait, no.
We'll talk about it next TTT.
Yeah.
right?
That's what I want to
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
In another 4
like,
months.
you watch it and then write down your like thoughts and perspective, and let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'd
Write
have to
them down.
record. I'm going to LA for a week, like starting on Monday,
Nice, man.
so we could record. Do we want? Wait, do we want to record? I don't think we could record before then, right?
No, enjoy your trip. No, let's do it when you're back.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Nice,
Man, it's
So,
crazy. Everyone talking about me on the internet. Like, it's like, I feel like I don't even like do anything. Like I don't do that much. Like I'm just reading tweets, chilling, and then like I'm a little goofy in the past. It's because I've had this past on YouTube. If I like started YouTube just straight out the gate doing Twitter versus without this like big fucking past of the 8 years before, I don't think I would be having any issues. It's just all because of that. And it's like, okay, literally, like I did it. Like I'm making these edgy jokes, like knowing that almost nobody will see them, right? So I feel like that's like if I was making edgy jokes, knowing everybody would see it and influence
you would do it a lot worse.
Like for example, saying N-word F slur on a podcast with in front of 7 million people in 2017. Like that's not something I would have done, but that's something H3 did. So I think. Making edgy racist jokes in private is very different than doing it public, and I hate that people are treating it like it's the same thing. It's stupid. Like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do it even in private, but like, it's significantly less damaging because it doesn't hurt anybody. Like, at this point, you're just using it as ammo against me.
And they don't even know about old TTT. Or current TTT.
Yeah, and people are going to find that, and I'm going to get in drama again, but it is what it is, and,
I thought Sam privated all of it. Or, like, edited all of TTT.
But, like, even if it does, like, at this point, I just have to take it, dude. Like, I can't just run away, It's
I still have to edit Mario Galaxy 2.
But, it's, like, I really, like... I feel like it's so evident, like, obviously I'm me, so I'm biased, but I feel like it's so evident that none of this is, like, extremely malicious, and I feel like it's just such a waste to call me out and make content off of this, but, people are gonna do it, and,
for clout, just for your clout.
Like, looking back, I knew it was kind of wrong when I did it as well, but, like, I literally never thought I would get big on YouTube. Like, I was doomer pilled as fuck. Like, 8 years, not getting anywhere. Like I was just chilling, having fun on the internet like any person would, but now it's just so annoying. But if you were to ask me, like, would I rather be have this job and have the life I have right now with the backlash, or keep as a nobody, I would definitely take the reality I'm living in now. So it's just like something I have to accept. It's just some baggage I have to accept, but it's like, it's so annoying. And the jokes were kind of funny, too. Like, let's be, like, I don't know. Like, BLM song's kind of funny. The stuff I was saying as a meme on that account was kind of funny. But...
I didn't even know you had that alt account for, like, the whole time that I've known you.
Same.
So that's just,
No
like,
idea.
that must have been how secretive it was, or, like, how little... following it.
I didn't really pay attention to it. It wasn't that it was super secret, because I did accidentally leak it on my stream. It's not like I was actively trying to keep it a secret, but like I didn't mention it because it's like I barely tweet on it. It's only for following blocked accounts. I tweet like once every 2 years on it. Just little jokes that make me laugh because they're so absurd, and that's it. So. But, H3, like, he's a malicious dude. He's just...
he's a shady fucker.
He wants revenge for me reading his embarrassing tweets. He thinks I'm part of the reason of his downfall, which I guess maybe technically is true, but he's the one who did the stuff that I showed in the video.
Yeah, fuck him.
You're just a Fallen fan.
Yeah, I'm a Fallen fan, by the way.
I hate when he used that term.
Stupid. That term is so stupid, by the way, because in 2017, he literally asked people who liked Keemstar to unsub. He literally went on a drunken rant and told everyone to unsub, and then common etiquette in the background's like, yeah, and then you'll come back after 3 years when you grow up. Are they really Fallen fans if you ask them to leave? Like, they're just fans who followed your word. Like, they're like, okay, fuck you.
That's so stupid. It makes it seem like everybody thinks about him like all the time when they clearly don't. Like some people just don't watch your content.
And I barely even cover H3 anymore. That's what's crazy about the obsession.
You haven't made any videos on him.
Like the last video I made on him was the last 2 videos I made on him was defending him. But yeah, and I literally I literally traveled all the way from Vancouver to Tampa, Florida, like diagonally across the country, 12-hour flight to cheer AB on, and it's just
true.
I don't know, dude. Like,
and they literally use your
my
voice.
support isn't. my support isn't worth. Yeah, it's just not worth shit. I'm literally like, I hate to like cry harassment because of what I do like online. Like I don't think I harass people, but I obviously talk about them, and I don't want to cry harassment. But I legit like and people have talked about me online all the time, but like with how H3's doing it, I legitimately feel like I'm being harassed and like gaslit of who I am in front of like a huge audience.
Yeah, degenerates.
But apparently H3 showed my response, so like maybe it will be, maybe H3 will look bad in the clip where he was talking about me. I don't know. I haven't watched it, so but
I low-key just want to
all
like
I can do is be
right
honest and move on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what?
I said I low-key kind of want to think we should just like watch it now.
Yeah.
Do you want to for like the podcast?
I kind of do, like low-key.
I mean, I was gonna say I have to go because I have to do something with the wife, but so what about you record a live reaction and then you can make it like a side thing where you can like react together.
Yeah, maybe, or it doesn't need to be content. We can just react to it in private. But yeah.
Well, I was just thinking because we were talking about it, but it's okay.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. I really just need to see it. But yeah, sorry for rambling.
No problem. That's what this is for.
Yeah, I think.
I just find it doesn't, like, in my opinion, even like how big you make it on YouTube, you're always gonna have backlash from people for like, like it could be for the stupidest reason. Like wherever you go, you're gonna get backlash for like literally anything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But remember, if it's from H3 fans, those guys literally they don't have two brain cells to rub together, so it literally doesn't matter. Fuck the H3 friend. Fuck H3.
I can't believe I used to be a fan of that guy, watch every podcast, and dream of being on the podcast. This is like 2017, by the way. But like, I can't believe it's went from this to this, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and him, okay, I need to talk about this for a bit. He invited, through AB, he invited me on the podcast, but not to be a guest, but just to be a human soundboard and say, let me speak and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, if you want to do it, like, we got to do it legit as a peer-to-peer. And then he said that, like, he didn't invite me because of my alt account. I'm like, what? I literally rejected it before that was even leaked.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I felt that was really disrespectful. Just the way, like, I'm fine with being a meme, like, it's comedy, I'm putting it out there, but, like, the way he's doing it is just so malicious and mean, and it's like, do I really deserve that? I didn't really even go after him that hard on my videos. All my videos are just talking about him and Keemstar equally. I've been harder on Keemstar. Yeah, I've been harder on Keemstar than I've been on Ethan.
True.
So Ethan's just like a sensitive little bitch, and it's like annoying. It's just annoying. Like, stop crying. Stop like thinking about me rent free. I did watch like a tiny bit of it before we started recording, and I saw him read the part of my tweet where I'm like, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells because of Ethan clipping it. And he's like, that's how I feel, blah blah blah, like going crazy. It's like, bro,
he gets so defensive.
Did I really like fucking stalk all of your streams until you said something bad and clipped it? No. There's been a million dramas I haven't covered about him. Like fucking Abba and Preach, like Fresh and Fit, like a bunch of stuff that I just haven't covered.
Fresh.
It's literal. I've only covered the beef between him and Keemstar on Twitter, and it's neutral. It's like He's like a whiny bitch. Like, go like fucking raise your kids. Like, what are you doing?
let me close out with this because I have to go. Josh, Max, SMT, would you be as sad in life? Would you be down in your lucks? And would you be so pathetic and bitter if you had a wife that looks like that? Yeah or no?
I think Hila looks fine. I think Hila looks fine. So.
I mean, she kind of looks like a zombie, but I mean, I kind of know why H3 fucking.
I don't think she's like as ugly.
I can't answer that because I don't even know what she looks like, so I can't answer that.
She's kind of yucks. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm sorry to cut the inspiration. I need to leave. If you guys want to continue, make another segment like reacting to live, then that's fine. But do we have any closing words?
Thank you guys for watching. And thank you, Happy Pride Month, and thank you, Cody, for coming on. I'd love to do another episode.
Fucking legend.
Yeah.
I'd love to do another episode with you, honestly.
Yeah, true.
If we can, because I think you've added great insight and it's been fun.
Good shit, yeah.
And I wish we could have talked about you more and stuff like that, but, you know, obviously we all have a limited time here. We all have stuff to do. But, yeah,
obviously.
you're welcome to join on at any time.
Cool.
For
Yeah,
sure.
no, it was fun talking to you all again. It was great. That drama was very
good
entertaining.
catching up again.
Yeah.
All right, and good luck with your esports team, bro.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you boys and girls in the next one. Peace!
Peace.
Peace.
My shit has been started.
Mine too. You guys are way too slow.
My shit has been started.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go.
Max was late. 3,
What?
2, 1.
Go.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh, I didn't even say go.
Well, that's your fault then.
Okay, next. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello?
Are you gonna do
3, 2,
it?
1, go.
That's too fast.
I said it.
That's too fast.
2, 1, go.
Go.
Josh, hello.
Are we gonna do it legit? We already did it legit.
He's
Dude, wait.
he's over you.
Josh, you have to be in the mental. Like, just forget about Ethan and his fucking horse wife, dude. Like, literally forget about them.
Okay.
If we're not gonna have your mind 100%, then I don't know, brother. All right, last
I'll
one.
try.
3. I'll try. He says 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go.
Now, give me just 1 second. Now, if he does not, I'm gonna have Audacity. Okay. Go, record. So I'll just add him here, no?
No.
Wait, what do you mean? No, we're already talking here.
Want to get added to our chat?
And then
see
Josh
all
can
the
just
messages.
Oh, he can?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets added.
Okay, then let's make a new one. 1 second.
What? Why'd you just leave?
That's all I had to say, dude. It is true, though.
What? That you can see people's
That
messages?
you can see all the messages, yeah.
Oh.
But, yeah, Sam's like, oh, the N-word messages? They can't let SMT see. Especially
Can't let-
with my RuneScape.
Oh.
Yeah.